Gentlemen, allow me to begin with a question that may make you a little uncomfortable but could be one of the most important you hear this year. Have you recently noticed subtle changes in your body that you have quietly dismissed? Perhaps your feet feel colder than they should, even in a warm room. Maybe your energy seems to run out halfway through the day. Or perhaps the intimacy that once felt effortless now requires effort and focus, and you are unsure why. Most men over 60 shrug these signals off as part of getting older. They joke about slowing down, blame the weather, or say it is just how life goes. But the truth is more serious. These changes are not random inconveniences. They are not harmless quirks of aging. They are early warning signs from your body that your circulation is slowing down, and with it, your vitality, stamina, and confidence. Weak circulation does not only affect your heart, it influences your energy, mood, strength, focus, and yes, performance in the moments that matter most. It is an invisible decline that happens so slowly that you hardly notice until one day you look in the mirror and see a man who feels less like himself. That realization is painful, but it is not final, because poor circulation is not a life sentence. It is a signal, and signals exist to be understood and addressed. Imagine your circulatory system as a vast network of highways. When you were in your 20s or 30s, those roads were smooth, wide, and fast. Blood flowed effortlessly, delivering oxygen and nutrients to every corner of your body. You could stay up late, recover quickly, and move through your day with a kind of energy that felt endless. But over the decades, those once smooth roads begin to show where tiny cracks appear in the surface. The lanes narrow, debris starts to collect. By the time many men reach 60, those highways resemble old roads, still functional, but no longer efficient. Blood, the vital fuel that powers your organs, muscles, and mind, begins to move more slowly. What used to flow freely now gets stuck in traffic. You begin to feel it in the form of heavy legs, cold hands, slower recovery, and lowered stamina. That is not aging in its pure sense, it is a loss of circulation. Circulation is the master key of your health. Every cell in your body depends on blood to deliver oxygen and remove waste. When that flow weakens, everything slows down. Muscles take longer to recover, the brain struggles to stay sharp, energy fades, and confidence slips. But when circulation improves, every system benefits. The heart pumps more efficiently, stamina increases, and energy returns naturally. The connection between circulation and vitality is undeniable. Many men believe this decline is inevitable, but it is not. It can be reversed, not with extreme exercise or expensive supplements, but through consistent habits and nutrient-rich foods that have been shown to support blood flow, strengthen vessel walls, and reduce inflammation. Over the next several minutes, I will guide you through the science of why circulation slows with age, the warning signs your body may already be giving you, and the practical ways to restore and protect your vitality through simple, natural choices available to everyone. Let us start with the why. Why does circulation, something most of us never thought about in our youth, become such a central issue after 60? The answer lies in how blood vessels age. When you were younger, your arteries behaved like flexible tubes, strong yet elastic, capable of expanding and contracting as needed. They responded to your body's changing demands, widening when your muscles needed more oxygen and narrowing when it was time to rest. But decades of wear and tear, combined with stress, diet, and inactivity, gradually stiffen those vessels. They lose their flexibility, just as an old hose becomes rigid over time. The blood that once flowed freely now moves with greater resistance, forcing your heart to work harder to push it through. At the same time, your body produces less nitric oxide, a natural molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and open. When nitric oxide levels drop, vessels stay tighter than they should, restricting flow even more. This reduced dilation affects not only your heart, but every part of your body that depends on steady, strong blood flow, including your muscles and reproductive system. Finally, over years of eating processed foods, facing daily stress, and being exposed to toxins, plaque and inflammation begin to accumulate along your vessel walls. These deposits act like debris on a highway, narrowing lanes and disrupting smooth traffic. The result is slower, less efficient circulation. The symptoms appear gradually. Your feet stay cold in a warm room. You feel winded after a flight of stairs that once felt effortless. Recovery from light exercise takes longer. your endurance in all areas begins to fade. You may even find yourself falling asleep earlier, waking less refreshed, or losing focus faster. These are all signs of diminished circulation, and they are far more common than most men realize. But while the process may be common, it is not irreversible. Your body retains the power to repair and renew blood flow when given the right support. Modern research shows that blood vessels can regain flexibility, new microvessels can form, and inflammation can subside. The tools for this transformation are not hidden in a pharmacy. They are found in nature, in the very foods that have nourished humans for centuries. Among the most effective are three simple, affordable foods: garlic, fatty fish, and citrus fruits. Each plays a distinct role in restoring circulation, and together they create a powerful synergy that supports long-term vitality. Garlic, humble and ordinary, holds remarkable properties for vascular health. When crushed or chopped, it releases a compound called allicin. This compound helps relax and widen blood vessels, improving blood flow almost immediately. It also supports healthy blood pressure and helps reduce plaque buildup. Studies have shown that regular garlic consumption can enhance the elasticity of arteries, making them behave more like they did in younger years. For men over 60, this is vital because flexible arteries allow for efficient blood distribution throughout the body, including the areas responsible for stamina and intimate performance. The best way to use garlic is raw and fresh. Crushing 3 to 4 cloves in the morning, letting them rest for about 10 minutes, and consuming them with a spoon of honey, avocado, or whole grain toast can become a simple but transformative habit. It does not taste glamorous, but the results often speak louder than any supplement. Next, let us look at fatty fish such as salmon, sardines, and mackerel. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids (ZPA) and DHA, which reduce inflammation, improve the function of vessel linings, and support nitric oxide production. Think of omega-3 south as oil for your cardiovascular machinery. They keep the hinges of your vessels lubricated, allowing smooth and unrestricted movement of blood. Consuming fatty fish 2 to 4 times per week can dramatically support cardiovascular performance. For those who do not have access to fresh fish, canned sardines or salmon in olive oil are excellent alternatives. The key is consistency, not luxury. Finally, citrus fruits, especially oranges, lemons, and grapefruits, play a vital protective role. They are rich in vitamin C and plant flavonoids, both of which strengthen vessel walls and enhance nitric oxide bioavailability. Vitamin C also supports collagen and elastin, the structural proteins that keep arteries flexible and resilient. One serving of citrus daily, whether through a fresh orange at breakfast or lemon water throughout the day, helps maintain vessel strength and prevent oxidative damage that accelerates aging. The effect may seem small, but over time, it adds up to substantial improvements in how your blood moves and how your body feels. When you combine these three foods, something extraordinary happens. Garlic opens the vessels, fatty fish repairs and maintains them, and citrus protects them from future damage. The result is a complete system that addresses circulation from every angle, opening pathways, strengthening walls, reducing inflammation, and ensuring that blood reaches every organ that depends on it. Men who integrate this trio into their diets consistently report better energy, improved stamina, warmer hands and feet, and renewed confidence. The science supports their experiences, confirming that steady nutrition creates lasting change. But there is more to circulation than diet alone. Movement plays an essential role. The human body was designed for motion, and when we sit for hours each day, blood pools in the lower body, weakening vascular tone. Gentle, regular activity helps reverse that process. A brisk 20-minute walk after meals can boost blood flow, stimulate nitric oxide production, and improve heart efficiency. The key is consistency. You do not need to run marathons or lift heavy weights. The body responds to rhythm and repetition. Walking, stretching, and light resistance exercises are enough to signal your vessels to stay active and adaptive. Hydration is another critical element. Blood is about 50% water, and even mild dehydration thickens it, making it harder for the heart to pump. Many men drink coffee and tea throughout the day but neglect plain water. A simple goal of 6 to 8 glasses daily can keep your blood volume stable and circulation smooth. Adding a few slices of citrus fruit or a pinch of sea salt can make it more enjoyable while providing trace minerals that support fluid balance. Sleep also influences circulation. During deep rest, the heart rate slows, blood vessels relax, and tissue repair accelerates. Chronic sleep deprivation raises stress hormones, increases inflammation, and constricts blood flow. A consistent sleep schedule, along with a cool, dark environment, gives your circulatory system the downtime it needs to recover and regenerate. Stress management cannot be ignored either. Constant stress releases adrenaline and cortisol, which tighten blood vessels and elevate blood pressure. The body interprets stress as danger, diverting blood from non-essential functions toward survival mechanisms. Over time, this state of tension damages vessel walls and weakens nitric oxide production. Practices like slow breathing, meditation, or simply spending time outdoors help lower stress hormones and restore balance to the vascular system. When diet, movement, hydration, rest, and stress reduction work together, the effects compound. The blood becomes more efficient, the heart pumps with less strain, and energy levels rise naturally. Confidence follows, because the same mechanisms that improve circulation also improve mood and focus. Stronger blood flow to the brain enhances mental clarity, while better oxygen delivery to muscles increases endurance. The change is not just physical, it is psychological. You feel more capable, alert, and alive. Men who have implemented these strategies consistently often describe a quiet but profound transformation. Within weeks, they notice warmer hands and feet, steadier energy, and greater stamina. Over months, their blood pressure improves, their recovery time shortens, and their confidence in intimate settings returns. It is not magic, it is physiology responding to care. There is also an important point about mindset. Many men reach their 60s or 70s believing the best years of strength and vitality are behind them. That belief itself becomes a barrier. But circulation science proves otherwise. Blood vessels retain their ability to regenerate. Muscles can rebuild. Nerves can regain sensitivity. The body is remarkably adaptive, even in later years. The difference lies in whether we give it the consistent support it needs. Aging is inevitable. Decline is not. Decline is often a choice made through neglect, convenience, or disbelief that improvement is possible. Each small habit builds on the next. Crushing garlic in the morning becomes a daily ritual. Preparing fish for dinner becomes an act of investment in your own longevity. Drinking lemon water, walking after a meal, getting enough rest, these choices compound. And when they do, something powerful happens. The man who once felt tired, cold, or uncertain begins to rediscover himself. His handshake grows stronger, his steps more confident, his mood lighter. He feels capable again, not because of a miracle pill, but because he supported the system that drives all others. It is also worth remembering that circulation is not solely about the physical experience. It influences emotional and cognitive well-being. The brain consumes 20% of the body's oxygen. When blood flow improves, mental sharpness follows. Men who once felt foggy or forgetful often find their focus returning, their thoughts clearer. This renewed mental clarity contributes to confidence, decision-making, and overall satisfaction. In essence, improving circulation improves life itself, from the way you wake up in the morning to the way you show up in relationships and activities that matter. Science confirms these outcomes. Research from leading institutions has shown that increasing nitric oxide levels, reducing inflammation, and supporting endothelial health can stimulate angiogenesis, the formation of new blood vessels, and repair existing ones. Even in older adults, this process can restore circulation to previously undernourished tissues. That means it is never too late to start. Whether you are 60 or 80, your body still listens to what you feed it, how you move it, and how you treat it. Consistency is the real medicine. Let us imagine the journey forward. Each morning, begin with intention. Crush that garlic, let it rest, and take it with your breakfast. Fill a glass with water and lemon slices. Choose whole foods over processed ones. Plan 2 or 3 servings of fatty fish each week, even if it is just a simple grilled salmon fillet or canned sardines with vegetables. End your meals with a short walk instead of collapsing on the couch. Prioritize 7 to 8 hours of rest each night. Protect your peace from unnecessary stress, and let your body feel the difference. Within a few short weeks, your blood will flow more freely, your muscles will feel more awake, and your energy will rise. Remember also that your health is uniquely your own. What works for one person may require adjustment for another. It is always wise to discuss dietary changes or persistent symptoms with a healthcare professional, especially if you take medication or have underlying conditions. Guidance ensures safety and maximizes results. But the foundation, the principles of natural circulation support remains universally beneficial. Every day you have the choice to either maintain the habits that drain your energy or adopt the ones that restore it. Every meal, every walk, every night of restful sleep contributes to the way your body performs and feels. It is not about perfection, it is about consistency. The small steps you take today can determine how strong, focused, and fulfilled you feel years from now. Do not wait until fatigue or frustration forces you to act. Begin now, and give your body the support it has been quietly asking for. The man you were at 30 is not gone. He is waiting beneath the noise of years, behind habits that can still change. Stronger circulation can awaken him. It can bring back warmth to your hands, strength to your steps, clarity to your mind, and passion to your heart. Every system in your body depends on one thing: movement of blood, of oxygen, of life itself, and that movement is still within your power to revive. So, start tomorrow morning with purpose. Crush that garlic, drink that lemon water, plan your fish dinner, take that walk after your meal, rest well, breathe deeply. These actions may seem small, but together they can change everything, because when blood flows freely, so does life. And when life flows freely, age no longer feels like decline, it feels like renewal. This message is not a prescription. It is an invitation to reclaim what time has not truly taken, to prove that vitality belongs to those who nurture it, and to remember that strength, energy, and confidence are not reserved for youth. They belong to any man willing to care for the system that fuels them. Circulation is not just about blood. It is about living fully today, tomorrow, and for years to come.